In this video, you're going to find out how you too can shoot a short film and start your career as a filmmaker. By the end of it, you'll have your movie idea laid out so that you can move forward and produce it. Let's roll the intro. There was a time when I was asked to answer this question. If you had more money than you could ever spend, how would you spend your days and what would you do? I answered, I would produce a movie. Later, I realized I didn't need all that money to make it happen. This video is for anyone who has ever dreamed of being a director, actor, or both. We will break down the process into 11 steps so that you'll be able to replicate this formula again and again. The best part? We are going to do this together. We are going to shoot a movie from scratch, from the idea to the final product. That is going to be my style. Very little theory and loads of action. Sounds good? Let's get right into it. This video is the first of a series of 11. How to come up with an idea for your movie. First of all, let's make this clear. We're gonna make a short movie, not a feature film. The shorter, the better. 3 to 10 minutes is going to be our sweet spot. Your first movie isn't gonna go to Hollywood. It's probably going to suck, but that's alright because our goal today is getting you started. You're not going to get a six-pack by exercising once, right? Let's start by defining your genre. For me, what I'm comfortable with is horror, drama, thrillers. Maybe you wanna shoot a love story, perhaps an action movie or a western. Think about the genre that you would typically watch in your spare time and pick that. Remember, we are here to learn and have fun, so you must do something you love doing. Once you've chosen your genre, it'll be time to come up with your idea. Maybe you have an idea already. Perhaps you are a creative person and you can come up with a new idea in seconds. Or maybe you struggle with creativity, and in that case, I'm here to help. Think of something straightforward, just like this clip. I'm hungry. Hey, those are beans. Damn, how do I open this thing? I've got it. I can use this tool. Ah! I'm going to die. You can make it. What? Try to use this upside down. I know that was bad. I should be shot for having filmed this story. It really is that simple. We're going to talk about structure in the next episode. But this little story you've just seen has the same elements you should have in your movie. There's a guy with a problem. He struggles and he's in pain. Then another guy, a guide, put him in the right path. The hero overcomes his situation and has a transformation. He decides to help others that have the same issues he has had. This short structure is so simple yet so effective. It can be applied to many different scenarios: love movies, dramas, actions, whatever. If you want me to continue to produce content like this, hit the like button or I will call the police. If you seek inspiration for ideas, dig into your past or use the story of someone you know. And then work on the plot and adapt it to that little structure we just discussed and you should be fine. The beauty of creativity is that it can be learned. The more you practice storytelling, the better you get at it, I promise. Right now, I want you to pause this video, download the plot scheme, you'll find the link in the description, and fill in the blank on this sheet. Okay, I am not kidding. Take 5 minutes to fill the plot scheme with your idea, your story. Details don't matter right now. If it takes more than 5 minutes, you are overthinking it. Okay, 5 minutes, starting now. I'm back. Now that you have your idea, I want to give you a little bonus that comes in the form of a sweet and short book. The book, it's called Still Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. It's a New York Times bestseller. You can read it in 1 hour and it's an absolute joy to consume. If you really want to produce creative content of any kind, you must read this trilogy. I'll put the links in the description. Disclaimer, these are affiliate links. If you use them to buy, it's not gonna cost you more and I get a small commission. If you have read one of these books already, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read about your experience. By the way, if you like this video, consider subscribing so that I can buy myself a new pair of socks. Once we have our idea in place, it's time to start researching. If you're writing a movie about a hacker, it's a good idea to know how hackers work, what they do, how they pick their victims, correct? Before you write your script, you should research the topic of your story, the locations you plan to use, and the characters in your movie. By the way, you'll know all about writing screenplays on the 3rd video of this series. To make a compelling movie, start researching about the hero in your story. They should have the following characteristics: personality, flaws, and it must be clear what they want. Personality. The hero has to have personality. Is he a kind person or is he an Who are his friends and enemies? Your character personality must come out during the setup, which is the first part of the movie, where you show the hero's everyday life. Flaws. Everybody has flaws. Make sure your character has flaws too. Maybe they are bad at dealing with difficult situations. Maybe they want to be pop stars, but they can't really sing.
And I will always love you.
Hit the like button now or I'll send Lena to sing for you. It must be clear what the character wants. And this is very important. It must be primordial and specific. Being loved is a primordial desire. Being loved by your schoolmate sweetheart, that's specific. Sometimes it is good practice to write more material about your character than you need for your movie. Quentin Tarantino stated that he usually writes entire books for his actors to describe the character's traits. This will allow the actor to better understand the character's personality. You'll find a character scheme in the description. That will help you define your hero and the main characters in your movie. Again, keep it short and sweet. We're not writing a masterpiece, but your first movie. For this exercise, you shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to fill in the blank. Lastly, I want you to brainstorm about the scenes that will be in your movie. Make sure that you have easy access to the locations that you need on your film. Your home, garage, cellar, the nearby public areas, parks, fields, cities should be sufficient for this first movie. Download in the description the location sheet and fill in the blanks for these two. It will help if you can take some pictures of these locations, as we'll need them in the 4th part of this series when we dig into the writing of your storyboard. My last tip is this: it's a movie that you're making. You should not describe your story. Show instead. If your characters are too shy to approach their crushes, don't describe it. Show some scenes where we see him struggling while attempting to communicate with his sweetheart. That is all from me for now. Make sure to subscribe to watch the 2nd part of this series. I'll see you soon.